if I remember rightly, from the first stream, anyway, so let's resume. We got, well, all of this up. So this is our main part, or beginning part of our automation. So got electricity, we've got mining going. We've got automation for some of the basic necessities, so conveyor belts, yellow inserters, red inserters. I don't believe we've got the assembly machines in production. Which I think we may have, actually. Yes, we do. We do have assembly machines in production, so that's good. So that will make things a lot better going forward. But... green science, excellent. Alright, we'll sort that out in a bit with science. Now, if I definitely remember rightly, at the very end of last stream, we had biters. Wonderful. So, it is going to be a shortish stream, probably about 2 hours. But what I want to get done is I want to get, hopefully, this end walled off a bit. And a bit more defended. Get ammo fed to these turrets. And something that desperately needs doing, as you can see, our belts are running empty. So that means we need to up our smelting and mining game on iron. I believe, yeah, copper's all right. We're not using that much copper at the moment. Yes, we do need to increase our production of our copper and, well, mining at least of copper and production of iron. Well, that might be why. That might be why we're running out of iron. Okay, let's get some fuel, get that fueled up, and then we'll start looking at some expansion. So, let's get these guys fueled up. I will turn these eventually. Actually, no, I can't. I was going to turn these to electrical miners, but they take up too much room. We've got this border copper iron is an absolute pain. So it's going to be interesting to work around that for a while, but. Needs must. I can see up in the mini-map here, we have got some iron. Actually, I'm curious, how big is that iron? Iron ore, 1.2 million, so that's pretty cool. We've got relatively big copper there. Still got plenty of coal nearby, so that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to have to take out this biter base relatively soon as well, but... hey ho, we'll get there, we'll get there. Oh, didn't mean that. So... looks like iron ore is coming in better now that we've refueled that line, so we'll leave that for a moment. We'll increase the smelting shortly, but what I want to do is get a wall down on that side where the biters attacked last time. So I should have some walls. Where did I put walls to again? Did I take the wall production out and leave it? I hate taking short breaks from Factorio. Never can remember what needed doing. Yes, looks like I took out the wall production. So what I will do is I will quickly put one in. Now let's see. Don't really need to put in too much. We'll put in 2 lots, and they will produce our walls. Been playing too many different games and pressing the wrong buttons. We're going to want some power over here as well. Give these guys running. And we'll feed them into a belt and chest for now. Oh, you're going to need power as well. Okay, so that should get us running for a little while, get some walls. Obviously, we're going to have to wait now before we can do much with these, walling this off. Hopefully these guys have got plenty of ammo. They got ammo to last them. That's going to be good. That's going to be fine. Might want to get ammo production up and running. If we haven't already, which I don't think we have. Was I just... oh, we do have ammo production running. That's cool. Okay, so for most of that, it's just a case of waiting. So now let's look at our iron smelting facility. So I think the best idea probably is just going to be to shift this up. That's really all we're doing, and then we'll duplicate it and shift it up a little bit as well. So we can't expand it too far because we've got our buffer and everything here. So let's see how this could be done a bit more practically. I think maybe splitting off the belt maybe about here, and then do a half belt run both sides. Although this isn't really getting far down enough to. May have to double belt, do one fuel, one iron. I think that might be the duty of the day. Well, we'll get the similar mining in a moment now, and well, think about it, and we can always switch it up later. So, do we have splitters? Yes, we do. Nice. I'll just pop them down there so I can see them. So I'm going to want to split off iron about here, maybe, and we'll split fuel just a bit higher up. And have we got undergrounds? Oh. Ah, too many buttons. What tab was inventory? No, it's E. Oh, we've just been attacked by something. Oh, really? Leave us alone. I'll have to nab some fuel out of these guys. Oh, great. Fuel. Go. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Base defenses are definitely going to be a thing. And soon. I'm going to run up and grab some ammo from up here. Off the belt. I'll put down some more defenses quickly. Okay, so steal these and move these. Oh, almost. That's gonna have to do for now. Let's keep them topped up. Have we got stone furnaces lying around by any chance? Probably in here. Yes, we've got some. That can continue producing some for us. Okay, so undergrounds. I want one there, and then it come out right there. That'll be fine. So for our furnaces, we'll leave a bit of a gap. Why not? Because then we can move this one up if we have to. I want to put my furnaces about here. Should realize I don't have that many. So line about some other batch of furnaces. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna let research go while we deal with this. Or it's gonna be easier. Let's pick up and craft by hand some furnaces. That'll be a bit easier. I'm actually gonna pull this out as far as I can. Let's get rid of these. Awesome. Do we have enough stone? Yeah, we do have enough stone for one more. This will do for now, really. We don't need much more than that at the minute. Okay, let's start plumbing some of this in for our fuel and our iron ore. Oh, let's go up. Small belt. Steel, a couple stacks. Okay, awesome. Ha! I just realised they're the wrong way around. Okay, so let's get some power up here and they can start processing. Do need power there. And now let's put in our export belts. So we're going to have a splitter here to join them there. I'm going to put a splitter just down here to join that with there. Which we don't currently have any splitters. Are we producing any? I don't think we are. Okay, what do we quickly need? We'll get them on the on the automation part shortly, hopefully. Single cylinder engines, which we have. We've got everything to make some. Oh, we've got 19 anyway. Yeah, let's make 5. Let's make some more undergrounds as well by hand. Okay. New burner starts could go from there. Okay, now let's feed out. Oh, we got any no inserters lying around? No, we don't. We need some more of those. I can't wait until we get bigger power poles. This will be so much more efficient in wiring. Okay, anyway, so that's one line hooked up. Let's get the other one done. Just a couple more inserters. Perfect. Awesome. So that should give us a lot more iron to play with. We're probably going to have to very soon go for that iron ore patch just to increase the inflow of ore. But our output should be pretty nice going forward. Okay, how's our walls doing? Let's get some more of those down. Oh, slowing down. We'll have to sort that out soon. Sort that out in a minute as well. Where did they put walls in? It's over here. Stupid. There we are. Oh, plenty of walls. I say plenty. Enough for now. Okay, so how far to this side does this water comes out? Not far. Right. Let's make sure this comes out a lot further. Oops. Let's push it out this way a bit. I'll have to move the turrets as well. It's fine. And we can slowly expand out and push out the wall as we expand in general. Down a lot lower than that. Right there should do a bit further. And across. I'm kind of curious whether or not we can make the machine gun yet for ourselves. If we can, I'm tempted to pick one up and go and annoy some fighter bases, maybe hopefully take one or two out. They shouldn't have evolved too badly for us, but famous last words and all, that's probably going to be completely inaccurate. Okay, so let's start down in this corner. Eventually, as we get the bigger buyers, we're going to need a lot more turrets than this on each side, but this will do for the time being. They overlap and they can cover each other pretty well with the gaps here. They're not getting as much ammo now. Let's put that in there. Right, so I'm gonna let everything catch up a little bit here, just to give us something to play with in a moment. Let's take a look at science quickly. Right, so this is doing logic. Food handling would be good next. So that's green science, so we can start making green science packs. So I think that's going to be the next thing to do. I don't really want the grappling gun, and military, the armor piercing bullets and grenades is on green science too. Okay, so looks like green science is probably going to be the next thing. Even if it's not automated, we can get it at least started. That would be very useful. All of these are, well, red science producer is currently out, so we're going to sort that out. Let's get some of this bed. Did I put fuel in one of these? Oh, that's fine. Have some there. All right. I want to put a few more walls just here, maybe some more turrets just to be safe. There's some damage on the wall there. And then we'll look at green science. Should do pretty well. So after space, turret, space, turret, space. Yeah, we'll leave that as that. So we're going to need some more inserters in a second, it's fine. Let's go and... Oh, we're going to have to handcraft those, aren't we? All the yellow inserters we got at the moment are going into production of red inserters. So if we need anything special at the minute, we're going to have to handcraft it. Unfortunately, it takes time, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Really should have placed you better. There we go. So I'll keep those guys topped up. We should be okay for a little while now. Right. So let's see what's involved in green science. Green science is transport belts and inserters. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. So thankfully we've got a lot of transport belts being made, which is great. We're not using too much in the way of motors here, which is going to be awesome when we come to do the upgrade for these, or the next step up of these. It does require the basic yellow ones to craft, so it should be fine for the moment. So we've got plenty of belts, so we could probably steal from them. Yellow inserters are going to need to be increased. So they want the blue motors. What's happening with these guys? These guys just not getting... Ah, you're not getting copper wire. Why are you not getting copper wire? Is this where I left off from last time? Oh no. That's why. Didn't replace everything the biters broke. There we go. There we go. So I made temporarily, and I think I definitely will. I think I'll just expand this out for now. Just to catch up with the demand that we're going to have initially. We can probably just do it by about at least one. We've got the room, definitely got the room for that. I can actually take this up there like that. So we want you in. We're going to want you going in. I think I turned it the wrong way around. Okay, and we want an output. You want blue motors. So yeah, it's not much of a boost of production, but it's something at least. We're going to have a relatively high demand while we try and catch up with some of this. And we don't actually need that many red inserters. I'm actually going to say we need even less than that for now. I want yellows to build up. I'm actually going to turn him and disable him for now. We've got plenty of red inserters. It's yellow inserters we're going to need. He's limited quite badly. Do that because we're going to need some for our green science. Now, I do have some yellow inserters. I'm going to craft all 17 and we'll craft some green science by hand, and then we can start looking at the green science, which one next and so on. While that happens, I think we should sort out our coal. Oh, coal's actually settled. Is it all? It's mostly back stuff, that's why. That's fine. Oh, really? Ouch, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. Maybe get some, yeah, we still got some burner drillers. Burner miners, whatever. I'm not worried about this being damaged, to be honest. It's far away from any entry to the base. We can survive pretty well for now. I am going to now actually put in some electric miners here instead of burners, just to hopefully increase a little bit of our copper production. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Thanks to the extra space, I can do this a little bit more logically. Well, not quite logically, but close enough. Well, that is fine, actually. We need you. I need some more poles. Oh. Wood's going to be a bit of a pain to get at the minute, so... use them anyway. Okay. We'll use them anyway, but ideally I want to stick with the iron electric poles because we've got iron and it's easier to use rather than have to dig up a load of trees and that takes time. Okay, it's adding some more miners. So you're going to start picking up some. Let's do that. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time reaching, aren't you? Okay. There we go. So you're right. Fuel is fine. Make sure all of you guys actually have fuel. Alright, awesome. So, there we go. Right, we got our... Oh, yeah, it got changed. It has to be made in a assembly machine. Okay, not a problem. I forgot that got changed. So, we'll set up just a really basic setup here. 2 chests. 1 output. And you're going to want to put in half of those. Say half of those. I'm going to have to bring up some power as well. Couple, iron plates. Steal some from our buffer. Oh, excellent. They're finished. So, I should do more than enough. And then I have an input feed here for our green science to go into. Oh wow, that's pretty slow. At least we get 2 at a time. So, plug you in. Right. Well, as soon as that tool belt science is done, then we'll take a look. We've done most of that science already, so might as well. So, let's have a look, see how we're doing on the Certos. Doing very well now. That's excellent. And because I can't, I'm going to make a machine gun. Very nice. This is going to need more fuel. Better make sure it's got all the fuel. So look, make sure our iron. Yeah, that's going very well now. That's fine. Okay, so that's that done. Now then, I'm gonna heavy armor. You're pretty quick. I'm not worried about the gates. Ooh, is that the electric? That's a steel furnace. Okay, we're not making steel at the minute, so that's. I'm not really interested in that, to be fair. And the fluid handling would be useful, then we can start moving on to steam power. I think it's probably going to be the best way to go. So yeah, we'll go for fluid handling next. Looks like we're getting plenty of ammo through here, so I'm going to quickly hook up a branch from here over to the other wall, and that will keep our turrets down there topped up, and hopefully keep any attackers at bay for the time being. Let's grab plenty of belts. And should really leave some gap here just for future defenses to be installed. We're probably going to move this wall before that, but I just want to be safe than sorry. Just never know where the biters are going to fancy attacking. So we're going to make sure we need room for inserters. Perfect. It's not going to be able to get anything. Let's tear that up a second. We'll bring it down and around. Just have to go put another one. Turrets are working just fine. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Start getting the ammo filtered down while I then place the inserters for all of this. I'm going to need plenty of power poles as well, so I'll make sure I've got all the ingredients and get them handcrafted as well. Oh, we got plenty. Okay, let's go that many for the minute. Okay, so they're feeding down. We're going to want plenty more of these yellow inserters, but sort that out in a minute. Now do we need 4 more? Yeah, that's no problem. Grab that from here. Keep doing that. Pretty sure I did that a lot in the last stream. Never mind. Awesome. So then, power. This is pretty much the closest point, so do that. It's attached, just connected, that's good. Let's see anything that's going on here. This is by no means the most efficient way of placing power poles, but they'll do. I need a lot more. Awesome, so that should keep them topped up. So most of them had ammo in them already, and a fair bit, and more than enough than what the inserters will keep stock in them, so they should last for a fair while. And our ammo does trickle down slowly. There's a nice little backlog of it here. I may like double line this just for the hell of it. Yeah, let's double line it for the hell of it. What else could go wrong? I think the next definite next bit of automation is going to be the splitters and undergrounds. Awesome. So let's pick up some more inserters for our science production. Let's grab some belt. It's not really enough science to get everything done that we need for this for the fluid handling science, but it is a very, very good start. Okay, so let's get the splitters and the undergrounds going. So let's see what we need for that. So the splitters need the yellow engines, belts and plates. Undergrounds just need belts and plates. That's fine. That's not a problem. Okay. How are we gonna do this? So we've got yellow engines coming down here, so we could split off there. Maybe have the productions just here. Belt down the belts. yeah, transport belt down the belts. We could half belt these and the engines, and then feed up the iron from up here. Yeah, that'll do. We'll do that. I'm very quickly going to just expand this out now. I'm actually going to want to underground a little bit further out. Here. Underground. That's far enough, that's good. So if I bring this out, the belts are down. We know the limit of how far I can get. Let's look at the you're running out. Okay, there we go. A few more. So I'm gonna bring this down, say here. So what we'll do is we'll put undergrounds on this one, as it only needs... Ooh. So I don't really think it will matter too much, but I need splitters more than I need undergrounds, really. We'll do undergrounds at the top. Yeah. And then we're going to split off, ideally as late as possible. I'm gonna have to do it this way. And then for the belts, we'll come down here. It's gonna get a little bit compact, but it's fine. Now, that might not be the best. Let's do this. The belts only feed onto one. Inserters only feed onto one side of the belt. And it's generally the far side. So this will come on the inside. So... Ooh. Damn. But if we had this was a filter one, this would be even better. I don't want him feeding on there really. What's going to be the best way to do this? I think we may still have to split this, bring a belt up just here, and then we can insert her over to the other side of the other belt. It's not the best, but it'll do. It'll do. It'll work. There we go. Let's put our red insert here. I don't really want the engines to come down, but they're gonna have to. Oh no, we only need the engines for here. It's belts and plates for here, so we're gonna be fine actually. I'm gonna want another red. So red can go from there. You there. Power. Power. And then 2 chests. Some yellows. Okay, there we go. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the game but not too familiar with the recipe changes that the mods have brought, I'll say most of the items do upgrade from the previous version using the previous version. So, for example, yellow belts need yellow belts are consumed to make red belts are consumed to make the blue belts. Same with the engines, the inserters, the undergrounds. Yeah, it's a very hefty progression of upgrade, but it does make the game a little bit more interesting, I'll say that. So, let's see what's going on. Our research, it seems to be stalled a little bit. I'm not sure why. Is it working? Is it not? Oh, we got no reds. Ah, it's because we need gears. Now we should have gear production going on here. Oh, it's plates. Wrong button. There we go. I'll just grab a few from there, and then I'm going to put a buffer on this chest to pick up the gears. I think probably could automate this actually pretty much now, to be fair. Plenty. Oh, plenty of greens. That'll get our research done. So you're going to go now? Oh, it's plates, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put gears in here then. And then I'll get some plates. Or have I got some? I got a little bit. Stone's a bit of a slow production at the minute, but that'll be fine. Let's get you some iron from here for a bit, and then we'll take a little bit from the buffer. So. What's kind of the hold up? I think our iron ore production is a bit slow for what we've got. Probably expanded a little bit too much. These guys aren't getting any iron whatsoever. Okay. We've been attacked. Or did that survive down there? Or are we in a bit more trouble? Well, survived by the looks of it. Some damage to the walls, so I'll probably double up these in a mo. I'm gonna want to run up and annoy the biters up here and have a look at that iron patch if I can get close enough to it. 'Cause this iron patch is definitely going to be our next expansion in terms of resources. Oh, those guys are empty. Let's fill them quickly. Right, I was doing something and I forgot. Where was I? Let's clear the notes on these. Yes, giving these iron. There we go. I've actually got iron ore here. Why have I got iron ore on me? Let's give you the copper. There's loads of stone here. There we go. Give you guys something to keep occupied with. Let's put a little buffer for the gears down here. Nothing fancy. There we go. Won't take well, it'll take a while to fill, to be fair. And it's not the fastest insert on the road, and we are producing more than what it'll be able to grab, so some instant would still get through even if we somehow use up all this backlog on the belts. Iron plates aren't really getting through too quickly, which is a bit of a shame. Looks like we've got iron on the floor over here. That's really weird. That'll do. That'll be alright. Yeah, we're not really outputting fast enough from these inserters. Did I unlock mini loaders in the last? I did. They need fast inserters, and that requires electronic circuits. Electronic circuits we can make by hand. Ooh. We can use the ones we make through wood. Ooh, I think we may have to look at start making green circuits actually, which is going to be fun and interesting because it means we have to bring stone down all the way down to the bottom here, because this is where our copper's being done. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. So, you guys aren't getting enough stone down anyway. Yeah, it'll be alright for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna put in some more electric miners for the stone. Yeah, that'll do. This way we should hopefully be able to keep this all of the furnaces going on the stone brick production. So, is there anywhere that I could bring this down easy? Probably here? Maybe? No, underground. I don't think it'll get underneath the splitter, so we may have to be a bit sneaky and shift it and then underground here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, it would go under. These go, if this can make it, that can make it. So yeah, so we'll probably just bring it down out here. And then do something weird and fancy and ugly. I'd say not fancy, but ugly over here. To start producing green circuits in some way. Okay. Let's get some belts and let's do that. So let's put that there. We've got belts, we've got undergrounds, it's cool, just make sure we've got everything we've got, or everything required for this. So you want to go down there, and we'll leave a gap so it doesn't all just start shooting down while I try to set this up. you're going to have to come out one before the underground. Under there. Cool. So, if we do something like this, want to push. Yeah, we'll feed. Yeah, we'll feed items at the top, and then everything can come downwards. So, let's put you here. Let's do 3. Well, more than enough. So bricks. She's gonna want to split. I've got my splitters. What am I doing? We're making splitters now. Oh, better limit these. Yeah, this is going to feed double line, which we don't really need at the minute. So if I can back loop it there, I need to stick it on this side. This is going to look a little bit stupid, but... So you'll feed onto that side and you'll stay on the inside of this bend. This guy will feed up to here, so that's 2, we double siding the belt that way rather than double it with one. Okay, let's hook up the belts on here. And then let's put the inserters on. So we're going to have 2 per assembly machine. You guys are going to have green belts, green circuits. And then you guys are going to output to another belt with chest and inserts around the end. Ah, yes. Oh, it's stone tablets, isn't it? Swine. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I can fix this. I'll actually play better to what I want to do in terms of making sure these go on the right side. I'm gonna have to let's cut you off there. I'm such a plank. Okay, so slightly new plan. Slightly new plan. We are gonna feed stone tablets off of here. Stone tablets, is it 1-to-1? Yeah, and it's pretty quick as well. So we may... I'm going to double up the... I'm going to put 2 inserters on these. stop that there a minute. Actually, I'm going to stop it there. Right. So I know these are feeding on the wrong side, but... Aha. There we go. Now they should start producing green circuits. Yay! Now, from a fair while ago when I last played, these were the bane of my existence. Programmable structures. Okay, excellent. That's cool. I'm actually going to cancel you for a sec. We got radar. So I would like to start getting some radars down. No, okay. When's radar? It's not into programmable structures, I know that. Oh, we have unlocked radar. Am I just completely blind and not seeing it anywhere? Dude, it's there. We could handcraft some of those. Now that we've got the electronic circuits. Wouldn't mind being able to slowly reveal the map. And I know I said we'll go and bug some biters. We'll probably do that in, well, towards the end of the stream and see what trouble we can get into. Okay. The green circuit's been done now. Let's put the buffer on the ammo earlier. Fuck it. Let's see. Maybe start looking at automating some blue inserters. It's gonna be a lot of belt crossing and a lot of yeah, a lot of weird stuff. Okay. Actually, now we've got plenty of those. I'm actually going to spin this around. You can at least put onto that belt. This could be topped up ready, and then at least once we get below the threshold on the red inserters, you can just continue on and start processing. How is our green science going on quickly? You're getting there slowly. You're gonna be alright for a tiny while longer. Let's top you up. Oh, keep doing that. I'm actually gonna put in a couple more science labs, and then we'll choose the science for the next stage. We actually got electric labs. Now we've got electronic circuits. We can actually use those. But I'm gonna build 2 of these. We'll get these down, and that will increase our science. Oh. Some more, Oh. I'd not leave the gap. Those, for inserters on those. There we go. I did. I'm actually gonna put 2 on there. I'll, feed them a bit faster. Iron sticks. Of course we do. I see. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll build a ton of those. Okay, so we have got steam power available to research as well. I'm actually thinking that may be the best next step. Would quickly go for some armor, and see if we can survive a little bit longer when we go to do the fighter annoyances. Ooh. How are we for power at the minute? More than enough. We're only using about a third of our power production, so yeah, we'll go and we'll go and research some armor. Oh, what's that take to make? Copper plates. Oh, make steel. Okay, no steel. We're not making steel at the minute, and we're not really producing enough iron to really warrant steel. So I think maybe then, could go for power poles. That'll give us the mediums. Still again need steel. I think everything we got here is going to need steel that we ideally could use. Warehouses are fun. They're bullet damage. Why didn't I look at these earlier and decide to do these earlier? Oh. These are steel as well. I'm not worried about oil refining yet. High performance engines we don't really need just yet. I think probably just going to go for the physical projectile damages. It'll take a while, but 100 times 30 seconds. So yeah, that'd be fine. Do we have? That should be enough. Let's upgrade. Make sure these have got plenty of resources in just to keep the science production going. Let's grab some iron from down here. And some copper as well. I have to put some of that back, but it'll be fine. Once we get the first few mini loaders created, you'll be able to see how powerful they can be once you get them. Effectively, what they can do is they can input and output from any chest, most effectively anyway, from any chest. You can also do the warehouse as well, which are, because they're bigger, you can put a lot more on them. And they'll output on a belt. Both sides of the belt at the same time. So these tiny buffers, even though it's only got 3 chests on it, these are slow. Where if we were using mini loaders to do the load and unload, obviously each movement would be faster. And I think the movement's just quicker anyway, so even if it's just, by the time these inserters do 2 movements, I think the mini loader's probably done like 10 or 15. And that's 2 sets at the same time, so yeah, they're going to be pretty powerful to get done. So, but I'm going to now look at what do we need for here. Let's handcraft a couple of radars. Just get these started. Iron plates, no problem, and blue motors, and we need some circuits. Let's pop these back. Oh, nice. Tons of green circuits already. Where's the blue motors? Blue motors are slow to produce. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to start looking at these aren't feeding very fast, but yeah, blue motors there's definitely a gap in production because of not having enough gears. There's a lot of gears on this belt which aren't being used elsewhere, but we'll take a look at that. Okay, so let's put some iron plates as well. So we have iron plates as well, they're just not getting out onto the belt quick enough. Which ideally this is where the mini loaders will come in. So let's get a couple of radars crafted and we'll just come down some more of electric. Okay, so I think probably the first mini loaders we're going to do is going to be our iron ore buffer here. So all of this iron can be just outputted a lot faster. Let's get rid of that. So we don't need you. So, Okay, so mini loader. Oh, that needs steel as well. Oh, why didn't I notice that earlier? Great. Okay, wonderful. Okay, we're gonna do something about steel. Then we're gonna do it over here. Yeah, steel is kind of the soft block we've got we're in at the minute, so just bung some in temporary enough to just get us some steel, and hopefully that will suffice. Okay, we're gonna need some fuel for down here as well. That's not a problem. Yeah, we'll need some more. Let's unrestrict that now. Why not? Actually, make that into an iron chest if we can. Let's make a few. Hold more. Oh, we're gonna need to make put. Oh. Excellent. So that should keep them fueled up. Alright, I'm actually going to go and take a quick 5-minute break just to grab a drink.